but nevertheless, who is going to claim the chicken dinner in Sandhawk? We will find out right now.
Can't wait for it to finally start, but the circle here will be the issue. Will be Paradise Resort again? Hopefully not, because I do want to see a different set of circles to finally appear on Sandhawk map. That happens to be Young on Galacticon. Switch themselves up to Paradise Resort, but Paradise Resort have ASTP Savior. I'm hoping for Team Secret to join in the fray, but they are nowhere to be seen. And now Fire Raven shooting out down with the Thompson. No! Got one for Pin. Savior give back a lot of pressure on their side. What happened here? ASTP Savior. Choco fighting against each other. Tied down. Taking one down. Ravis finish off one. And now Ravis trying to save his mate first. ASTP. Straight from the bat. Finish off first one to be out. Not even 10 seconds into the game.
I was looking at the timer and it took 1 minute 56 seconds until they're out, and that's the fastest wipeout so far. And holy smokes, this time it could be a Camp Alpha circle. Wow.
It's going to be a hard team circle.
Different? You got something different.
This is not a good news for the players. It comprises, I say, 60% of water, including the river ratio. It's going to be 40% of land only. All the players have only one thing in mind right now, one direction, up toward the northwest of the map. It's going to be a hard thing, and the first team to be there is going to be Team Secret Jin.
Oh yes, Team Secret Jin, the same drop spot they have been using. So this time uncontested by SMG. So SMG is going to move on to another location. Same goes for Team Secret Malaysia as well. They also didn't drop in Paradise Resort this time. They dropped somewhere around, I think the last time I saw them was in Ruins. So it's a different drop spot. But nevertheless, it's still going to be the same amount of challenge. They need to find their way into the northern side, which is always the biggest challenge. And if you choose to swim, it's going to be super, super tough.
Yep, especially a lot of gatekeepers. We're talking about hard teams at the shoreline. The coastline itself will be two marine teams. We're talking about SMG and Team Secret Jin. Camp Alpha occupied by Arrow Wolf. Can they actually camp there for now? Those try to dropping by and cross over towards Camp Alpha will have to go 2 bridges, either on the northern side or the southern side of the map. So the southern side probably will be camped by some of the teams. Coming up from bootcamp is none other than Bigatron usually, but I'm not sure where GigFam is right now. Apparently, I think they are in Camp Charlie as usual, the furthest one away from Hartin Circle, while you do already start to move towards the northern side. So we do know it's just between these two. Either you rotate super early or if you rotate very late, because we do know if you try to come in between, it's going to be a huge problem and a big hindrance for you guys.
And here we go, the voting. Don't forget to do it. Vote for your esports mobile player of the year. Support the Southeast Asia players, of course. And how do you do it? Log on to esportsawards.com/provote to do it. And of course, we can also get freebies for ourselves if we can hit up to 400,000 peak viewership or CCV. And every one of us within the Southeast Asia region will receive a permanent set or a crate depending on which one. But let's go for 400,000 people and get ourselves that permanent parachute, that exclusive PUBG Mobile Pro League parachute. I want one of that. So come on, guys. Let's do our part. Even I myself, I'm taking out my phone, my own device to actually have the live stream and just to add on to the numbers. So you guys can do it as well.
Yep. It's going to be every single person that's playing PUBG Mobile, the account that registered to PUBG Mobile. Just be sure to actually log in during the 26th and 27th of October. Now, back into the game. You do, coming up from Camp Bravo, had to cut across Paradise Resort, who happen to be vacant right now, Paradise, because every single person that's actually in the game going to his hard end. Web Stevie is fighting for round 2. He's going to be Super 8 right now on the outskirts of Paradise still. They are forcing themselves to take this because if they were to cross towards Hartin, they have to take one down. Chai Dao knocked one down. Ice will be on the ground. And Chai Dao tried to clutch this one out. Hey, he got it! It's gonna be him taking the whole team of PW888 inside of the building by himself with the help of Pin, who being knocked down right now. First thing first, he needs to revive his mate, but PW888 is not done yet. They have stops on the outskirts. On YG side, they're taking a fight against Box Gaming. I think this is around Cow going on the outskirts of Totmore.
Oh, and one sec. Looks like he is alone here, but his buddy's going to come in here to give support. Are they going to rush in there? I can see on the minimap one vehicle is actually going in. One sec from afar, but look at this Tabio actually getting knocked down onto Lewis. And could they be the one to actually wipe out Box Gaming? But oh, hang on a second. Box Gaming, where are the rest of them? I can only see Lewis. Is it a... Okay, not too sure where the rest of them are at. There should be two more other team members, but unfortunately, they are nowhere near Lewis, and Lewis will be taken out by AK.
A lot of teams having a lot of members taken down. They are at big of a disadvantage starting off first at the game, and we're having already first team to be our ASTP, by the way. YG 1 second finally finish off one of the members, while Gig Fam is running on their foot. We're talking about the might bomb into Team Secret very soon based on how they are going toward this direction. While everybody try to rush themselves in a swift towards Hearthin, we're talking about only few teams remaining because that's the smallest island in the map itself. Cam Alpha cannot sustain with too many players and teams when everybody try to rush themselves at one singular direction.
Yep, and now we can see here that Iconic PH looks like they're going to go up against, it will be team number 6. That will be Xavier right in front of them. And Xavier, I guess there will be a stand-up. It is still very, very early so far. Although I can't say the same for All-Star Team Poo yet. But so far for these teams, if they can chill, they can have their compound, they can have their coffee inside there, can have their tea. Why not, right? Don't need to make big moves, especially if they already cross the bridge onto the other side. So for these teams, they'll be fine for now. I believe it will be the same story for Arrowwolf as well as RRQ.
And RRQ, we do know they are actually going so well in the last day here. They are sure than enough got themselves at top 4, but which ladder are they at top 4? And they are trying their best not to make any more mistake like they did the past 2 days. They cannot be out way too soon because we do know the top 4 contenders are still not safe in their position. VGM Bantu scouting out the rest of Gig Fam at the coastline seems to be overcrowded for now. On the Sami side, Team Secret is still in there, camping it out, trying to build up their gears as much as they need, while VGM slowly approaching towards Gig Fam. But Gig Fam, they're taking a break. This is where they want to be. I think they need to move ASAP.
Yeah, they need to move ASAP because you don't want to take a fight in the zone. Although it's the first zone, but it's still pressure there. Imagine they shoot you and you're just down to that last stick of health. The zone will finish you off. So that's something that you don't want to get caught in. But Gig Fam, they know that someone is across. The V Gaming is overlooking. But same goes for V Gaming as well. They could rotate the other side, but somehow they still want to pass by here. Still want to be a nuisance to Gig Fam. And looks like it's going to be the fight to the death before everyone chooses to move.
Now, the thing about Gig Fam versus VGM, none of this team is actually winning. We're talking about them the furthest away from the circle. If they want to, they need to swiftly budge now, but Bantu still want to go for the kills. Every single dime matters. Every single kill will actually push up their ranks. And Tom's here trying to take out on the Gig Fam side, who's got himself that warehouse to work with, but it's an open warehouse, mind you that. And Tom tossing the nade, cooking it up, hoping to lob onto Sane or even Damn Root. But did it land on top of them? Not just yet. That's going to be a bluff for now. A bit chipped on Tom's side for VGM. He needs to give a lot of pressure on Damn Root and Gig Fam. Sane try to play on the flank side twice. Well, everybody seems to be cooking. Very busy chef here we have. And it's going to be a lot of toss of Nate. But these teams are overstaying themselves way too much. They are tanking way too much blue.
Oh, definitely overstaying here, but at the same time, we can see that Tuan Z looks like he's going to go for the flanks. He's coming in from the top, and he may just come in from behind. This is an open structure here. He can actually backstab towards Gig Fan. Now, Tom just right on him as one team member of Gig Fan. Now, Chua have been knocked down by Sane, as well as Bensu. Tuan's now. He's the last man standing on top. Oh, no, this is just going down south here for V Gaming. Not good news for them. Gig Fam may just survive this fight towards, Nope, you gotta get away from this, buddy. I'm so sorry. You gotta leave your buddies away, by QB will not make it easy for Tuanzi. He wants to finish up the job. You want to take a fight? Come on. QB is coming here to finish up the job.
It's gonna be Thanksgiving dinner for the side of Gig Fam. Got himself extra three kills. A very tough 3 kill, but it's more than enough for them to actually push themselves on the top ladder here. What Tuanzi, he regretted his decision right now, but got chased out by QB. That's gonna be the end of VGM. QB, such a persistent guy, formidable player, making sure VGM stays put at the lobby at 15 plays. Now back to us, all the teams that rotating and migrating themselves into Cam Alpha region. Hartins, the main target for them. Team Secret rushing towards the side of the bridge, hoping they will got themselves crossed by without any harm be upon them. So Yuhai, did they make out the right direction? Did they actually call it the right judgment call here? Hopefully nobody's bridge camping on the other end of the bridge of Camp Alpha.
Yep, hopefully that will be the case. Man, Secret Jin right now. Ooh, the scooter being used by 2K. I worry that scooter would expose his location because the teams can actually hear from there. Xavier definitely knows someone is in front of them. So this could probably be an early matchup between Secret Jin as well as Xavier. Man, Secret Jin, they are still in the running though, so they don't want to lose any of this fight. In fact, they may not want to take an early fight, but this could be forced up upon them. And now Xavier, they're all in the same compound, getting ready in case Secret Jin comes in onto them.
The thing is, it's not just one team. Not only Secret Jin coming up this way. We are talking about so many teams, mass migration happening here. But Xavier, the thing about this team, they are too reckless sometimes, I have to say. They're not second guessing. Sometimes it's good to have a bit of benefit of the doubt, but they are a bit too reckless when it comes to picking up a fight. For Bigatron, they are being stopped by SMG across them. So Bigatron, halt for a moment, try to reread whatever information they can have here. Xavier is just around the corner. SMG in between Xavier and also Team Secret Jin there. If they were to fight against Xavier, then SMG might have somebody else backstabbing them. It's going to be Bigatron. Well, I'm not sure who will be tailing Bigatron from the back, but we have to wait and see. Zaxi will be the scout for now, trying to be the front line. So super quiet for Bigatron. They're not exposing their positions just yet, but Zaxi starting off with the first fight. He going to toss that nade, but cancel it in the last minute. Unsure where are the whereabouts of Trixinity. Trying to making sure he dropped the nade right on top of him.
Oh, again and again, it's Bigatron Red Alias against SMG. Really, these two teams, somehow, they always bump into each other for some reason. So they may see a fight here. But then again, here is two teams who's also eyeing that spot towards the PMGC, RRQ Athena and Yudu Gang. They are close by with each other. On the other side, we have Aura as well, and Jumper spots out RRQ Athena on top. He's just being the scout here, just checking left and right. RRQ looks like they're going to play this a little bit safe as well. They know they can't bow out early because we only have 3 more games. The risk is just too high in case anything happens to their positioning.
Aura can she already start to take a peek here. Scare out members of RRQ. They didn't notice this and they are looking the wrong way, but he whipped it. But still managed to up and down, but he cannot get the execution right. Ernie, half HP away from being a box, might be saved by D2E, building away the bridge of the smoke possibly. D2E finally managed to make it on time. Ernie, be sure to cover himself behind that rocky structure. But that was a waste just now. Aura can actually finish off the execution, but he whiffed too much bullets. But Aura Roses here, trying to rotate, wrap around D2E and Ernie. Where are the rest of RRQ?
Oh, where are the rest of RRQ? I think they're going to disengage from this. They won't be resistant to take this fight early on by quick force up upon them. And now Aura's team managed to get a knockdown to D2A. And now Ernie, can he be the hero again? We have seen Ernie doing the clutch again. But then again, now it's Ernie against Roses as well as Steve. Roses is in the house. Steve is on the outside. Ernie's in the house as well. And now Ernie looks like he's tossed out the name. But then again, nobody's there. Oh no! Ernie has been knocked out by Jaden from afar. And now RRQ Athena, they may just lose 2 team members early on.
Oh, this is not what they want. They might lose the 4th spot for the global later on because of this. misinterpretation of what's happening. Aura managed to finally get one down or two members down from the RRQ, but where are the rest of them? Beer and Gina still stay put wherever they are because Udigang is right in front. They might be tailed by Aura, who still want to tail for their points in terms of kill. They have nothing to lose anymore. They are the bottom 16, but they have something to prove for themselves. They are worthwhile. They are deserving to be in this Grand Finals Championship for Southeast Asia Finals. G9, on the other hand, will not back down easily as well. We're looking at the progress of a circle, which is going to be Heartin, obviously, but I'm not sure whether it's going to end up in that bridge or not. Iconic coming up with a very clear pathway forging out for them. Nobody going to contest them on the southeast region. Same goes for YG. But coming out on the western side, look at GigFam Aura there behind them. Team Secret will be fighting against Aero, who's the top contender for the champions with a higher ground advantage, looking down every single members of Team Secret around Camp Alpha.
Yep. You can see here, they are looking down upon them, but they secure the skill points. Aero will one of those teams they need to get more kills on the board if they want to get that top spot here. It looks like they're putting pressure onto Rex. Rex have been knocked down there, and now Aisha will go and hit his brother. Can he actually reach to Rex before he finished off by Hazelnuts? Hazelnuts now limiting the mobility of Team Secret, taking out that lead.
And look at how Hazelnut actually picked it left to right and the way he shoots it. It's very comical and very entertaining to watch. I'm liking the fact he's keeping a lot of pressure here, making sure they cannot fight back with this distance toward Team Secret. It's not just them giving them pressure for Team Secret. They are struggling in the blue. It's gonna hurt for them. It's the third phase 4 now, chipping every second of their HP away. Hazelnut making a wide angle pressure just on Team Secret, making it hard, such a hindrance for Team Secret to go over Aerowolf at that point. And Aura side, they have GigFam tailing them very closely behind. But we talk about the west side of the map just now. It's overcrowded. Not just one or two teams. Multiple teams. Make it 6 or 7 teams running around the shoreline. The coastline is very, very populated. And Aura just arrived where RQ was. But Udigang across them as well. Are they avoiding this fight? Or will they have to force the fight to cut across where the circle is?
Oh man, it's going to be a tough call, right? It also depends how the circle actually moves. But then again, Aura, interestingly, they seem to be trying to find people to kill. Oh man, this is going to be really, really scary. If they actually found where Yudu Gang is, they could actually have the advantage because Yudu Gang, we can see that they are split apart. Mamparang and Fredo on the other side, Jumper and Drax on one side. But look at this team, have been knocked down by Drax, and now Yudu Gang have been exposed. But that is first preemptive strike from Yudu Gang. Can he finish up the job? Steve is still alive and crawling, but his buddies will need to help him out. Drax pops out the smoke, the painkiller goes out, and Steve, I don't think he can be saved, and Steve will be going out, and Yudu Drax secures that kill point.
Perfect execution just now, but Udigang, this is what they have been waiting for. They have been camping here for this reason only, to wait for the victims of their crosshair. And the Arsenal have been crying to shoot out bullets from there. And 1 second, taking people from the bridge on this place. This is perfect view coming out from Young and Galacticon. Iconic stuck here on this bridge. The only way for them to get away is going to be jumping down. But it's not just Young and Galacticons coming over. We have one more team hovering around SMG. Wants a bit of that kill steal moment too. GigFam, on the other hand, will walk into Team Secret very soon. They are struggling in the blue, getting away from it, at the mercy of it, while Aerowolf still keeping Team Secret as low as possible.
Oh, Aerowolf now, they still have a full squad here. Yuhai looks like he'll be taken by the play zone. And now Team Secret, they are being gatekept here by Aerowolf. Now we're moving over to Yangu Galacticos versus Iconic PH. Blanks now have been knocked down. Lord will still toss out the nade. Neto that have been taken out by 1 sec. And now looks like Tamyo accidentally been knocked down by his buddy there. And now Lord decides that someone is on the upper ground and he will try to defend them more, but now we move over to GigFam. Looks like they will stop Team Secret from actually moving into the safe zone.
Oh, they need to get out from the trench. RRQ for themselves 14 is not a good news for them. They might lose their placement for the global championship. But GigFam, it's not enough. Team Secret have to fight Arrow just now. They have a lot of casualties, taking a toll on their side. But Martin knocked down here. Gig Fam will shut them down. But it's not just Gig Fam they have to fight upon. It's going to be Arrow Wolf as well. We do know Hazelnut has been holding this angle for the longest time there is. Rex struggling, trying to make himself up towards the hill, but no, he's sliding down. QB making it hard around the structure of the tree to work with, taking the covers, while Rex, he doesn't have anything else. He got band-aids, only he's been knocked down by Arrow Wolf on top of that hill. This is just tough to watch. Arrow Wolf, the kings on the hills, making it hard. Such a hindrance. This bugger on a buggy rental ray gonna join in. It's gonna be freebies. It's gonna be Thanksgiving dinner walking up their doors for Arrow Wolf.
Oh, it could be a damn road as well. Have been knocked down. Now QB is the last one still standing. First aid kit will be popped out. We are at the 5th circle, so we can see the burn happening onto QB. And phew! So looks like he's still alive here. I hope we can breathe a sigh of phew after this, because he still needs to find a way to save himself. Oh, that nade from Phil taking out Lord. But Tabio is still
wait,
around.
one more.
Second nade will be top and finishing up of Lord. And Tabio is the last man standing there for Yangon Galacticos. On the other side, there's still a couple more members, but they are on the opposite side. 4th row will be swimming. He needs to find a way to get onto land.
That's got to be one of the highlights. That was perfect double nade coming up from phew all the way on the side of QB, trying to stay as low as possible, being a sneaky guy. Kashi and Roses have no clue where is he right now. He don't want his position to be compromised. It's safe to be in the blue for a bit while climbing up the stairs towards that hill, because Arrow Wolf will be waiting by you, the gang. Savior on a rush. What is happening here? It's a total mess.
Oh, it's a total mess here. Xavier now are going against Yudu Gang. Oh, the nade knocking down Dragon. Now Fredo standing here for Yudu Gang. Rabbits will clean them all up for now. And now Fredo can actually pull out a miracle play here. Fredo as well as Drax they're still in it. And now we can see a Gig Fan will bow out at 13th place. Fredo now the last man heading for Yudu Gang. Will need to fend off against them. But look at this. On the other side, there's Yangon Galacticos overlooking. Xavier, Choco have been knocked down on one side. Fredo now popping off the nade, prepping it up. He will toss it in onto the other side. Can he get a knockdown there? The nade! Will it land nicely? No, it will not. And Fredo will still to move forward.
Oh man, look at one more nade being cooked by Fredo. Such a long cooked nade here. Oh no! The plays. He bombed himself too late to toss that nade. Miscalculation there. Still a mistake that's rarely been seen. Bigatron, on the other hand, taking over, I guess, SMG. And this is the circle where it's tormenting the players. Every single player that's too late into the party will have to fight Team Secret Gen. Got himself the circle first, but Luxy, that nade coming for bot of SMG. One more tossing out by Red, cooking it up. Seems to be perfect angle. Will be one more down. No, not just yet.
Oh, this is fight number 3,554 between SMG as well as Bigatron Red Alias. Luxy cooking out the nade, tossing on to the other side. Will it land nicely? No, not this time. SMG still maintaining all four their team members. Now they move over to Arrow Wolf. Looks like they are still gatekeeping this, but this time they don't have the circle. Oh, ooh, ouch for Potato. I can feel the burn there. But Trixity looks like he'll be taken down. Not good looking for SMG.
Oh no, they are losing more men now. Bigatron, on the other hand, is also struggling. They are at the mercy of the blue. SMG try to stay put, and hopefully they have enough utilities to heal themselves temporarily. On the side of Bigatron, it's not done for them just yet. They need to push themselves on top of that bridge. Choco from Xavier taken down on Arrow Wolf. What happened? Arrow Wolf was the reigning king of hills, but now they've been taken down bit by bit. On Lucky side and right, they tried to throw down, but they didn't thought. SMG's not done with them. SMG want back the revenge. They want to compensate for their loss. They want to take back what's theirs. They try to pin down. Putra, perfect angle. And it's going to be Jenny knocked down on Bigatron. Raby's taking a bit part as well. Putra, finish off my play zone. This is just apocalypse massacre for the players, taken down bit by bit.
Oh, Putra, he didn't have any first aid, so he couldn't heal himself. And now Luxy, looks like Bigatron Red Alias, they will survive this. And SMG, unfortunately, they're out. Oh, look at this circle. It's out in over, but Bigatron Red Alias, they have the circle at this point. They are in prime position, we can call that. And now we can see here that a couple of other teams, they are outside the circle. This could be Bigatron Red Alias game again.
Oh, probably true. As long as they know where to hide themselves for a bit more. And now Lux already spraying on tapping on bots gaming underneath that bridge. But we have one more icon Feel on top of that. But he does have a lot of healing items. Is he playing the healing game? Will it advance forward with a couple of Nate toss? We're not sure. We have to wait because now Xavier just arrived to his Bigatron compound. They're trying to march from the backside. Few is already done with the wall. And just now, what a long shot! Chopper taken down by these guys. That's a very long snipes coming out from Bigatron. But it's gonna be Few playing the healing game. 5 teams still in the game. But where are the players?
Exactly. I don't know where are the players. iShots looks like he'll be taken out by the players. So they are all playing the healing game, except this few that we can see on screen. Well, few as in not this few, but few of these teams that we can see are playing the healing game at this point. And Xavier looks like they are in trouble right now. They're spotted out by Victor Red Alias, and the circle seems to be in between these two teams for now.
Oh, wait for it. Luxy reloading his magazines. Now 2 angles, different perspective. He needs to focus. 2v2, but we still have 3 more teams to go. There's one more Few on top of that bridge. He's still trying to give a lot of pressure. Back into the blue he goes. They got nothing else. He puts himself top place. But Bigatron just now. My goodness, they got